You know, like, Sir spoke very highly of you lot. Some of your other teachers that we got to speak to, they spoke very highly of you lot. And I said, what can I do to ensure these guys actually enjoy it? So I'm going to be real. We've said to ourselves, we've got loads of stuff we could do, but we want to leave it up to you guys. If I said to you that today is in your hands, we've got no plan. Me and my team, I'm going to introduce one of my team here in just a moment. Me and my team, we've got no plans. If I said to you guys, we've got a whole free day from now until 3 o'clock, hands up, you can tell me one thing you'd like to do today. One thing you do if you had a whole free day at school. Play sport. What kind of sport? Football. Why do you want to play football? Because it's fun. Okay, I like that. Anyone else? We've got a whole free day. You're planning the day right now. Literally, whatever you say, what we're going to do. We're going to go home. I like that. I like to eat food. What kind of food? Something don't get into the loop. You don't know. Okay, anyone else? What can we do today? Because I'll be real, like, if you don't decide, it's going to be a long day. If you don't decide now, it's going to be a long day. My friend. Spend time with my family. Okay, cool. So we've got eat food, play sport, spend time with my kids. I'm very close to that. I like that. Spend time with my family. I like that. So we've got this free day. Okay, cool. So we know today we're going to try and play sports. I mean, I'm not telling you how much I'm not made of money, so please can't go to dominoes for everyone. So that's so much people to dominoes want to get it. You get what I'm saying? So we have to take care of that. So we know we've got to eat food. We know we've got to play sports. Anything else that you guys want? Anything else that you guys want?
You get to decide this whole day, genuinely. You need to tell us what you want to do. Like, real talk. What do you want to do? You want to go home? Okay, who wants to go home?
Okay, cool. Anything else? If I said to you, like, I'm not going to lie, I'm a couple man from Swindon, you can bring in game consoles if needed, but to the end of that, what do you say? What do you want? What's that? Say it with the chest. Oh, anyway, yeah, so, yeah, you're not bad enough to say it with the chest, but anyway, so, the other, actually, let me not lie, there's one thing we did plan in it, which is at lunch, there is going to be a session. So instead of going to lunch, we won't really be able to put on food, but during lunch, we are going to do one session. It's going to be all about how you can go about making the most of your GCSEs in years 10 and 11. Just by show of hands, anyone want to come to that? One man. Don't be afraid. Put your hand up. Put your hand up nice and high. 1, 2, 2 people. 3 people. Okay, that's sick. That's dope. Okay, so that's amazing. So we know that today you don't want to go home predominantly, but if you have to stay, we're going to eat food, play sports, maybe bang up at the police station, all of that. So my only thing that I would say to you guys is this then. Have you lost your damn mind? Do you honestly think, honestly, do you honestly think that I'm going to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, drive 60 something miles to come here to let you not do nonsense? Yeah. That's what you think? Yeah. Well, by 3 o'clock, that's going to change. Let me tell you something, look at those people over there. Do you think, trust me, you're some of the most intelligent people you meet, do you think they wake up every single day, committing their life to help you lot, not getting paid as much as they should do, for you lot to joke around? If that's what you think, I'll be real, your life's shit. Shit. It's done. I don't care if I'm swearing, I need to be real with you lot. You lot must think it's a joke. Do you know how many times? We worked with over 2,000 young people last year, up and down the country. Young people come to us and go, wow, do you know how many young people go, wow, Lewis, you've got 3 businesses, how do you do it? I say, not doing shit you do. Because you're willing to put Fortnite before working. You're willing to put FIFA before working. You're willing to put Instagram before working. So how on earth do you think that success is even, you don't even deserve it as success? You don't deserve it. So when I ask you what you want to do today, and you tell me I want to go home, I can already see your life in 5 years. I'll see you lining up outside your cell to go get benefits. I can see it. I can see it. I can see you being that person messaging your friend and you've got to go to that boundary. You're dumb. You've got the opportunity to fix up now, so that in 5 years' time, you're living. Your Instagram is no longer the fake shit you got to do now, bare selfies and filters, but your real life is gone. But you have to decide today. Because I'm going to be 100% real with you. In just the first 5 minutes of this talk, we've already tested some of your values. The bin was on the floor. There was litter. There was tissue litter around as well. There was a pile of litter over here. Every single person walked past it. If you can't take care of the environment you're in, how are you going to make the most of it? I'll be honest, I don't need to come to your houses to know you look like a pigsty. Because if you're walking past it out here, that tells me how your room looks. That tells me if you, one day when you got cars, and you say, oh, do you want to live? No, I don't want to live. Because your car, I'm not going to have bare diseases, fam. Yeah, you've got bare dirtiness in your car. I don't want to live. So we tested, we know that you don't take care of your environment. We know that. When I go to his house, pristine, everything tidy, bookshelf alphabetical order, everything sorted, then people wonder why he's successful. Yeah? Not only that, I said to you, you've got a free day, but you want to waste it. There's only one thing in life you don't get back, and that's time. I'll be honest, you don't go to my bank account right now, take all the money out, I'll be fine. I'll be fine, because I know I can make the money back. But you see, if you waste my time, I can't get that back. So people that waste my time, I'm not going to lie, it's beef, man. I become Iron Man, you become fans, so beef it. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie. Yeah, if you waste my time, I'll box you. Avengers assemble, bro. I'm not going to lie. I don't do things that waste my time. And the other thing is, we tested you by saying there's an opportunity to grow during lunchtime, but nobody wants to come except 3 people. That shows me you don't care about your own growth and development. So when I ask you guys, at some point today, in fact, let me ask you now, hands up in the room, who would say that one day they'd like to be able to work for themselves and be successful? It's a myth. It's a myth. Because right now, the way you're showing up, that's not going to happen. You don't value it enough. You're walking past later, you're telling me that you want to play PlayStation instead of grinding, and you're telling me that during lunch you have the opportunity to grow, but you prefer to stand up and chat to your friends about what happened on Love Island last night. Don't make sense. Don't make sense. And I'll be real with you, I was at my girlfriend's house yesterday, and one day I said, right, I'm going to go in the shower and go to bed, and I'm going to get up early. I walked into the bedroom, she had Love Island, and I turned that shit off. I said, well, what's this on for, man? You ain't got time for this nonsense. But my man, sleep, you go downstairs if you want to do that. I ain't got time for that. That's not going to set me up so I can show up in the best way for you. And I say all of this, and I'm being real with you lot, not because I'm trying to be rude or disrespectful, but genuinely because I do love you lot. The reason I say I love you lot is because of all the businesses that I run, I pay myself the least being here. I pay myself the least being here. He pays himself the least being here. So we're not here because we want to look good. We don't care. Do you know how many times we go to places and we haven't put one post on social media telling people we don't care. What we care is when you leave here at 3 o'clock today, you go, Ross, miss, I'll just sit you. I'll change you. I'm ready to be better. That's what we're looking for. So today will be fun. We will cover some amazing stuff. But the question is, are you willing to lock in? Yes or no? If you're in, say yes. Yes. That's not bloody shambles. If you're in, say yes. Yes. If you're in, say yes. Yes. If you're in, say yes. Yes. Still not good enough. Yes.
I've got a question for you. How many of you walk in every single day, and sometimes, being honest, you feel like, what's the point? Okay, how many of you walk in, actually no, let's take it another way. How many of you in this room, you know someone who is going through a mental health issue right now and they're not getting the support and love they need? Honestly speaking. How many of you wish you learned more about money right now and how it works? How many of you want to learn why poverty exists and gender inequality? How many of you turn on the news and sometimes think, what am I supposed to do about that? And I'm learning Pythagoras. No disrespect to maths teachers here. Just be honest, just be honest. Okay. That's why we're here. My name's Kesh, and we're from an organization called Revolution Hive, and we're here to equip you for life beyond the classroom. Now, today is not about talking, bro. Today is not about talking, bro. Because let me tell you something, man tonight, look at me. You know where we come from? I want you to think about your parents right now. Your parents, my parents. When my uncle came to this country, first day is playing cricket in the park. And I know someone in your family went through the same thing. I know. Someone comes up to him and says, what are you doing here? You what? Grabs his cricket bat. He's got a massive dent on his nose. Bang! And I still got my brethren at the front talking over me. This is where the jokes end, and this is where the change begins. I've volunteered all over the world, in places like Kenya, one of the worst slums in the world. There are 10 people that I met there. They call themselves the On the Stone Boys. They call themselves the On the Stone Boys not because it's funny, but because they live in what's known as extreme poverty. That means that they have to live off of £1 per day. Between 10 of them. Between 10 of them, I just want you to think, like, what's that like? £1 per day. Forget about your friend. £1 per day. And here's the thing that I learned. I'd ask them, I'm here to volunteer, but I don't really know you, I don't know your story or your situation, how can I help? And they said, there's one thing that I want. There's one thing that I want, education. I also volunteered in Botswana for a shelter for teenage girls, same age as the girls in this room, who'd been sexually and physically abused. One of them, her name was Peggy, she wrote me a note, I have nowhere to live, please help me. And her story was, she became an orphan at the age of 5, and then she was living with her aunties and uncles. And they used to make her walk 2 miles every single day to collect all the ingredients to make food for a 10-person household. And when they were done eating, she would be outside eating off the floor like a dog. And that's how she was treated. And sometimes she would be sitting in our sessions and ghosts from the past would appear. And I asked her one question, what do you need? Education. I walked into this room, he was talking, and you lot were still making jokes. Welcome to the 21st century, kid. I'm not saying any of this stuff to put you down. I'm here to build you up. And I want you to understand, there is a young girl, a young boy, that you don't see. You don't see. But they are praying for what you take for granted. Not even all the time, right now, this morning. They're praying every day, every night. Please God, please. I just want an education. I just want to become a teacher. I know because I've heard her prayers. She wrote a poem about it. There was a story that I really liked that I wanted to share with you today. And I want you to remember this. There was a young man wanted to be successful like many of you. And he went to join a monastery. And his guru, his teacher, said to him, okay, I've got a test for you. And he said to all of his students, I want you to go into my room tonight and I want you to steal 1 grain of rice without anybody seeing. Just 1 grain, but without anybody seeing. So he's thinking, okay, cool. Next morning comes, he arrives at the lesson. For some reason, he is empty-handed. He starts talking to some of the other students, and they say, yeah, I managed to get my grain of rice. Nobody was watching, I got it. And so they all present their grain of rice to the teacher. And he smiles at them, and then he looks at this young man. His name was Swami Vivekananda. He said to him, where's your grain of rice? Like, can't be that hard, just put it in your pocket, no one can see. No one's going to know. And he said this, I couldn't steal it because I was watching. No one's watching when you walk past litter. No one's watching when you talk to your friend. No one's watching when you talk to your friend. No one's watching. I might not even call you out on it. But who does it cost? It costs your friend next to you that one piece of information that I might give you that may change your life. And I say that because on Friday, we're working with kids who are being groomed by gangs. And we had them in tears in that session. Because we're here to ask you one fundamental question. What do you want to do with your life? There's 2 fixed points, birth and death. In between, you control it. What do you want from your life? You know you want more than Love Island. You know you want more than Fortnite. You know that you have some potential, some capability, some capacity that you can unleash today. And it may seem like that change is huge, and I'm telling you these stories that have such alienation from your reality. But I want to give you perspective. Perspective, and that's why I was saying to you so passionately, my bro, is that I can relate to you because the color of our skin is the same, and we've probably been through similar struggles in life. In America, they used to have 2 types of toilets, one for colored people and one for white people. Know your history, but also know yourself. And that's what we're here to ask you again. What do you want from your life? Why are you here? I'm here because I got to do GCSEs. I know that. But in 10 years' time, or even in 10 days' time, I'll be honest, unfortunately, no one else is coming into your school to teach you this stuff. Apart from these guys here, so they deserve a round of applause. Come on, take it out. So I want you to really just, for one moment, and that's all I ask, there may be only 5 people in this room that really take action on what I'm about to say, and I am okay with that. I am okay with that. Everyone here in a yellow t-shirt is going to give you 100%. A yellow or black t-shirt with this logo, 100%. I don't know if you're going to give 100%. That's all I ask. That's it. It's for one day. For one day. You see that door? When you leave this door, after this little motivational talk is done, you have a choice. And your choice is carry on doing what you've always done and keep getting what you've always got. Carry on conforming to the same stuff. Nice. But choice number 2, the more difficult choice, where when your friend turns and talks to you, you say, listen, just give me 2 seconds because I need to work on my why right now. This ain't the time for talking. Is you choose change. That door there, when you walk through it, when you go into a session with us, 2 choices. Am I going to get the half-baked, distracted version of you? Or am I going to get the very best version of you that climbs every step that we ask and reaches the top of the mountain? Because that's all I'm asking of you, is 1 step. And like I said, I want you to realize somebody out there is in the library right now, waking up at 5 a.m., studying every day. And in 10 years, when you go for the same job, they're going to destroy you. And one final thing before I hand over to him, I want you to get. This is why I'm so passionate. I woke up about 4:30 this morning, and I had to meditate because I was too excited to come talk to you. The gap between those who have and those who don't, between the rich and the poor, we are on the wrong side of it. We are on the wrong side of it, and we got to break that cycle, guys. And if you think you're too small to make a change, just try sleeping in a room with a mosquito. So today's choice, you conform or you change. We've done all the work, everything's ready, but I need you.
Get a round of applause for that. Now, of course, we do have things planned today. I'll be honest with you, we try our best to make them fun and interactive, but more importantly, to allow you guys to explore topics that hopefully are interesting to you that you don't necessarily get to do on a daily basis or within the school setting. So our first session, we're going to be exploring how you can go about growing as a person. Our second session, we're going to be looking at how you go about managing money and become wealthy. Because again, I spoke to your teachers before I came here. They told me what it's like in Swindon. I know that unfortunately, as you guys look around Swindon, you don't think there's a lot of opportunity. But I guarantee you I'm going to learn more from you guys today than you're going to learn from us. So actually, we all have something to bring to the table. So when we start talking about money today, I want you to leave knowing this is how I'm going to become wealthy. This is how I'm going to manage my money effectively. Because you guys all have the ability to do it. And then finally, we're going to look at the way in which we go about spending our money and how that affects people in other parts of the world. Cash spoke about volunteering in some of these parts of the world. We were in the refugee camp in Calais 3 years ago, looking at people with master's degrees from other parts of the world who, if they came here, they would wipe the floor with some of the people that are born here, but they have no hope because they got bombed by their country. They're standing there asking me for plastic to put over some tree branches just to make a roof for their house. So we talk about opportunity, it's real. When I went there and I'm looking at a brother, I said, you know, I've got a master's degree. I used to lecture at university. A university got bombed, it doesn't exist anymore. That's when you realize that we're not necessarily taking advantage of opportunity we've got. But my main thing I want you guys to take away from today is only going to work, as Kesh said, believe that you want to take it seriously. It's for you to realize that you're not a small fish. Every single one of you can have a massive impact in the world. It has to start today. So in year 9, I'm actually begging you, please, when you get to those sessions, switch off. Please take it seriously. Kesh said it might not be 5 of you, and that's fine with me. But the 5 of you that do, if you take it on board, everybody else is soon going to start to follow. So the question is, will you be one of those people that leads? Or will you be one of those people that follows? But with that being said, we're going to kindly ask our teachers to take you to the groups. When you get there, understand, the session's already started. So how you walk from here to East Manor tells me how you're going to be in the session. The session started. It's starting now. Yeah? So from now until 3 o'clock, head in the game. Is that okay, you know? Is that okay, you know? Yes. Is that okay, you know? Yes. Okay. I'll see you guys at 3 o'clock. Oh, wait, actually. Yeah, I was going to say the letter. Yeah. So you guys know we pulled you out on the letter. So when we leave, that bin should be up, and any litter you see on the floor should be in the bin. You got to take